guys, how's it going? So this is Doctor Who Season 1, Episode 8, Part 4 of The Reign of Terror. Now this is a reconstruction episode and I do have two different versions. I have one that's just stills and I have an animated one. So the one I'm going to watch is the animated one. But if anyone wants me to watch the one that's just the stills, then just drop a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. I'll fit it in my day somewhere. Along with sleep, because I've been awake for nearly 15 hours and I'm about to collapse. So I've got my notepad with me because unfortunately Alzheimer's runs in my family and I think I'm one of the unlucky ones, so I can't remember much of what I've done like 20 minutes ago, never mind what I've just watched. So let's get on with it. We'll see how this one pans out. Last we left off, the gentleman that the doctor had traded the uniform for has kind of just went and grassed him up. So we'll see what kind of comes of that. Where did Ian go once he got out the prison? And what's going to happen with Barbara and Susan. So let's see.
Just left to see Citizen Robespierre.
Oh my word.
Are you sure
this
it's
is actually quite...
Well, what is it about?
I want to give him
interesting.
This.
What is it?
Evidence against a traitor.
Here is the complete and detailed list of the recent executions, citizen. Who is this, Lamette? A regional deputy visiting from our southern province, citizen. And as the province in question is to be discussed, I thought the citizen could make his report personally.
I see. I am always prepared to listen to a first-hand account of a region's situation.
Oh, you've reached that conclusion. Well, perhaps we have fewer enemies in our region, and it may be that Paris will take an example from us.
We in Paris are aware of the danger, citizen. We live in troubled times.
Just a bit.
Much I could, and I shall do great things for France. For too long the nobility have kept our people to heel. And now finally my world is at power. What happens? My colleagues, my trusted friends plot for power.
Do they? Or is it just their wish to keep their heads?
It's got a point.
You must come again, citizen. We never did talk about your province.
No, we didn't, did we? And I was so looking forward to it.
He could have just said anything and they wouldn't have known if he was telling the truth or not.
So long, Paris?
Bring him with you tomorrow, Lamette.
Yes, citizen.
It's quite a large home, isn't it? Is that a brandy?
This will warm you. Thank you. She could have caught almost anything in that jail.
We've done all we can, Barbara.
Yes, but is it enough?
He keeps looking to the side. I don't trust him.
She kicked off all her clothes and was shivering with cold. I was so worried I thought I'd better bring her down here.
It's probably just a chill.
Yes, but what if it's worse?
Well, we could call a physician, but it would be dangerous. They report almost everything to the militia these days, if only to save their own necks.
Yes, well, that's a risk we'll have to take.
I shall need time to arrange for the physician.
We'll see you tomorrow.
If I can't come back, I'll send a message.
Why wouldn't he come back? Is he going to be dead or something?
And be careful, Leah.
I will. We'll meet again, Barbara. And soon.
Seems very adamant on that fact. Who is it? Is it Ian?
I wonder who he is.
I can't work out who that is. I'm hoping it's Ian.
No, far from it. I'd say you created a favourable impression on Citizen Robespierre.
I didn't say half the things I wanted to say. He twisted my words.
Polly. Jailer?
I think he's just pissed all the time. He's on too much of the old sauce.
Arrange suitable accommodation for our citizen guest.
Of course.
Oh, is he going to put him in a cell?
For how long?
He will be staying at least until tomorrow night.
Definitely no longer. He can have one of the soldiers' rooms.
I think I may have some information for you.
If you're ready, citizen, I'll show you your room. Oh, that's all right, jailer. I don't think I shall stay after all.
Eh?
No, I'm sure the mate will understand. It's a pity that I asked him
Go!
to put me up.
Go while he's distracted.
Besides, those
Get
poor
out!
soldiers will need their rest. It doesn't matter.
The story is that this white-haired old gentleman exchanged clothes and this ring, and that you also gave him writing material.
And the sash, citizen. It was when he took the insignia of a regional officer of the provinces that I became, well, suspicious.
Yes, so you said. I don't want you seen in the prison.
Thank you, citizen. Thank you.
There's another way out. Please be Ian.
He's coming round. How's Susan?
Oh, she has a slight fever, but she's sleeping now.
Leon not here?
No, he had to leave. He's arranging for Susan to see a doctor. Ian!
Yes!
Barbara!
Ian!
Oh.
I've been looking for you.
We heard that somebody was. We did not know it was you.
You can say that again.
We're very sorry about that. Jean, this calls for a celebration. I'll get a bottle from the cellar.
Woo!
Come and sit over here. You'll be more comfortable.
I think I'd better go and sit with Susan. She isn't feeling
I
at all
think
well.
Bad has had enough too much booze.
You know a man called Webster?
No.
I shared a cell with him in prison. Unfortunately, he died. He asked me to contact a man called James Sterling.
Sterling. No, I'm afraid that name means nothing to me either.
What?
Is it a code
You
name?
don't know him?
No. Should I?
I asked him how would I recognize him. And he told me to contact you at the sign of Le Chien Gris.
I see. Well, Webster is right there. It is an inn that we frequent. I'm sorry. Please go on.
No, that's all there is to say. Except that as I found Le Chien Gris, you found me.
Did Webster know Sterling?
Well, I imagine so.
Probably by sight.
I think he's already there, Ian.
What's the matter, eh? I'm not sure I like the idea of being used by the English. You shouldn't either, Jules.
Bloody hell's he
We're
trying
at
to say?
war, and they're our enemies, and here we are helping their spies. England is at war with the people ruling France, Jean. So are we. When the tyranny ends, so will the war.
Nothing wrong with England.
If anyone can find him, Jean can. Now to our...
That's if he actually is trying to find
wonder
him.
who can help us. Of course, there is one man, Leon.
Friend of yours?
We've shared many escapades. He moves in a very wide circle and knows a great many people. Perhaps he is James Sterling.
Possibly. That other guy's going to be there, though, isn't he?
Good morning, citizen. I hope you slept well.
I did not. The bed was hard, and the draft blew through the room like the north wind.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I dare say you are. But if I catch rheumatism, apologies won't cure it. Will it?
Better feed the pigs. Look, we must do something for Susan.
Well, if Danielle says the physician won't come here, Susan must be taken to him, that's all.
I'll arrange for a carriage to take them.
Let me go with Susan.
No, I think it'll look less suspicious. 2 women were to go. Yes, the physician is reasonably near. Yes, Barbara can take her.
None.
Your symptoms would suggest that you haven't been looking after yourself.
I've done nothing unusual.
Yes. Has she been eating properly?
Oh, she has an enormous appetite. Look, Doctor,
Go on, lass.
if you could, well, give her something. We appreciate your time's valuable. We've no wish to delay you.
Quite so, quite so.
Barbara, I don't like
No, I
him.
don't, Susan.
I can't stand the thought of having leeches on me.
No. I got the impression that he suspected us. Come on, let's go.
The door's locked.
It's locked.
This is why Ian should have gone.
Get a move on.
bugger.
They're coming.
There they are.
Oh, back they go.
Barbara and Susan aren't back yet.
They'll be all right.
I feel like this is a trap for everybody.
So he's not James Sterling.
No. I'll draw a map for you. It will help you find the
Oh
way.
God, we know what's happened with maps in the past. A lot of tampers.
So, you thought you'd escaped? Well, we're not as big a fools as you take us for. Citizen Lamert thought you might like to question this prisoner.
What's that?
Shit.
My dear Barbara.
Doctor.
They've totally just sealed their own fate.
You must be Ian.
That could
Right.
be anybody.
Are you alone?
It could
Yes.
be anybody.
Jules said you might be able to help.
Soldiers. Yes, I know. You walked right into my trap, didn't you, Ian?
I didn't know how I'd get on with the animated episode. I've never seen an animated Doctor Who before, but I actually quite enjoyed it. As you can see, I was quite busy. Sorry. During that, and the biggest thing I wrote on there was trap. So I kind of had an inkling everyone was going to get caught at some point. A couple of other things I kind of made a note of was there was a lot of focus on the eyes. It was quite dark, and I think that's the reason why I started mistrusting everybody, because of the eyes. You can tell a lot by eyes whether it's animated or not, so that's probably kind of what threw me off. Everyone calls everyone citizen, and I don't know if that's got something to do with the period and the fact that there was a revolution going on and everyone called themselves citizen for a reason. Obviously because they didn't want to be known as a traitor and go to the guillotine, so I'm guessing that's why it happened. The maid, I can't understand her. There was something about her, especially in this episode, there was just something about her that I was kind of a little bit, kind of what's kind of going on with her. And obviously I got very distracted by Ian's eyebrows quite a lot during that. They gave him extremely bushy eyebrows, which I found quite bizarre. It was very dark animation. I can understand why they kept it black and white as well, so that it obviously kept with the theme of the rest of the episodes in this story, because I think if they put in a coloured animation episode, it would kind of just be a bit odd. And obviously it's quite a dark period in history anyway, so I can kind of guess why they've kept it the black and white as well. Be interesting to see what happens next. One of the other things I wrote actually was just alcoholics, because they just seem to be drinking constantly. Not that I'm opposed to the odd drink, but there's a limit. We'll see what happens. I'm still intrigued to whether or not those papers survived that fire. That's what I really want to know, is someone got those papers. If not, I'm just really obsessed with it, apparently. I actually, as I say, I enjoyed that. It'll be interesting to see who James Sterling actually is. Susan gets ill quite a lot as another kind of note I put on there. Ill Susan, and then I wrote massively next to her name, plague. Probably isn't. She probably just got a cold. We'll see what happens in the next episode, but until then, thanks very much. See you later.